All right, let me get everything going here. Oh, I know it's been a whole hot minute. Oh shit. All right, let me get this game loaded up. Is the music coming through? I haven't streamed on freaking YouTube in so long. Yeah, the music's okay. All right, bro. You're gonna be my ears for this one because, like I said, I haven't streamed on YouTube for like what, 3 months. Just getting everything set up has been a pass. Let's see. I think it's this one. I got the coffee brewing, so that's good. That's love it. What's up, man? How you doing? Thing is doing great. Hope everybody here is doing great. We'll turn that down just a tad though. I can't even hear the game in my ear hole. I don't even know. There we go. Oh boy, yeah. So I just got done working the night shift and I'm back here in the morning. And now I'm here. I'm for whatever reason, as soon as I got home, I wasn't feeling very tired anymore, so so here I am. What were we doing? Oh yeah. So I still got another video that I'm working on that hasn't been released yet. So if you watch the last video that I put out and then you watch this video and you're kind of sitting there going, oh, I don't understand what's going on and why this, well, it's probably because the newest videos in the editing phase of it and it hasn't came out, so things might not make 100% sense, but I mean, whatever. I mean, it's Star Sand, right? We can grasp the concept of Star Sand, I swear. I haven't figured out what exactly the decoys, and I still feel like the music is just like horribly loud in my headset. Where's the mixer? Just want it to be just like a little bit in there. That. And we'll take this back up again because I had it down when I was recording last. So I'm trusting that this music is DMCA free, because like when I looked it up on YouTube and it's playing, it said that it is no copyright Halloween lo-fi beats and stuff. And then there's like a little description in the thingy that says if you get a copyright and, you know, blah blah, email this. Pretty much it just says like if you get a strike, then you email them and they'll check to see if you're giving them credit in your description of the video that's being monetized or whatnot. And I know that I don't have any problems because I'm not being I'm not monetized at all. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is a big issue for me because of the fact that I want to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark and be able to monetize my videos. That's just like one of the goals. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and like try to get rich or anything, but I mean, come on, you know, have goals, right? Find the flammable oil. I should have everything now. But you have to watch the videos. I have everything now, but the video that I'm currently in the process of editing, that hasn't been released yet, has like all the whatchamacallit on what I did, the adventure, the journey, I should say, right? Oh shit. Hopefully my coffee is about done. So we need to get the seeds for this. Either we need to get the seeds from this hemp plant, or it's the fertilizer that we use, the special fertilizer that we use. So I'm thinking we're gonna test this out now. We're gonna grow some hemp plants using the red mushroom and doing that fertilizer and see if it grows the red hemp plants. And so I want a couple of crops. Well, I got a crop of green bud, so now I want a crop of red bud. Yeah. So that something about schools. Okay, cool. I'm glad that they're giving me notifications on my phones about schools. Sweet. All right. I believe it should be nighttime enough that I should be able to sleep. Yep. And as I was sleeping, I'm gonna go grab my coffee. Be right back. Oh shit. All righty, sir. Yeah, can you believe it? It's been like 3 months since I streamed on YouTube. It's been a whole hot minute. Did I find the flammable oil? Yes. I think I read that. Did I read something else and I'm just retarded? It could be a little bit of both. You know, that's what happens when you have brain damage. How come? Do that. Drink up. We'll take the green because it makes like some soup that replenishes your health. And then we'll just pick up the red mushrooms since we need the red mushrooms to make the new fertilizer, which in returns should make the red bud napa pants. I don't think there's anything here. I think I ran through this little area already and got everything that I needed out of it. Oh shit. Oh, what? Yeah, man. Let's go, bro. Bring it. I'm down. Bitches. Woo! Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, boo boo. We'll just load you up some more. We'll get some pineapple. Sweet. Oh, are you kidding me? What is that? 2 alien attacks? Does the big alien bug take damage? Almost forgot to say. As of right now, I've only tested using the cedar gun on the big alien bug, and it has no effect on it. So in upcoming videos, I am literally gonna go through all the weapons in Star Sand and see what does what. And yeah, I mean, I would love to do it live on stream, but I don't stream that often, so I kind of like to do videos. Oh shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a video on testing different weapon types on the big bug and everything. So we're gonna go through, you know, showcasing the bow and arrow, the spears, the gun, the grenades, the landmines, the explosive barrels, and yeah, I'm gonna make a full video on that one, and hopefully I can get it to what am I trying to say? Hopefully I can get the big bug to like work with me. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do it. And this is kind of like when I do live streams, I'm generally bored, and instead of just sitting here watching someone else's Twitch stream and farming materials, What I did before was jump on stream and I would play the game and just kind of, you know, visit with people, you know, and I like doing that. I like visiting with everybody. Oh shit, we're gonna get a storm and I'm gonna be caught in it. Oh well. And I like doing that, and I would rather be on live stream talking with y'all than sitting here farming stuff, watching videos and watching a live stream on Twitch or something like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, it actually makes me feel like I got friends when I'm live streaming versus sitting here by myself playing the game, watching videos and streams, and making me feel like I don't have any friends. I mean, essentially, you know. See. How come Lone Wolf? How come that name sounds very familiar and I just can't place it where I heard it before? I mean, Nathan, I know Nathan. I've talked to him numerous of times. But like Lone Wolf, have we talked before? Were you in a previous stream? Have commented? I mean, I know I've heard the name somewhere. I just cannot specifically remember where I've heard it from. I can't figure out. We have? Okay. Good. I got brain damage, so you'd have to forgive me. Oh shit, let me post the thingy and oh damn it. I was gonna say, let me post the link to the video in the Star Sand Discord. Is this it? Can I do this one? I don't know. Wait, oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, that's the link. Cool. I'm like stupid and sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, how long ago did we spoke to you the first on your first Star Sand? You did? Is that why your name sounds so familiar? It's been a long time. I apologize, bro. I apologize. I'm sorry. On the very first one? On the very first one, the tutorial one. Very first one. That's literally been a long. That's been like 9 months ago, bro. Or was it my very first stream? It was about YouTube muting your mic. Because I was getting copyright strikes or something. Probably. I don't know. I hope that I don't get anything right now on this stream. I'm a little bit leery using the music, but it does say it's copyright, no copyright. So kind of should be all right, right? I'll probably turn it off, like probably turn it off. What am I trying to say here? I'm retarded. In a bit. My Halo's okay. Sorry, I'm literally trying to do stuff on the other monitor. Well, I hope you're not like, I mean, are you at home or you at work or what? Shut up, you deer. You know, if you look at the one of the was it the last video, last one or the one before the last one, one of the last two. Oh shit, I forgot to plant that. Oh well. I come out before like the intro comes out. Are you at home? Okay, cool. Before the intro comes out, and there's like deer walking right there, and I'm like, oh shit, the animals are moving. If you don't know what that is in reference of, that's literally in reference of this type of stuff that's happening right over here, where I have like a little herd that just congregates. Because like normally, if you go, if you remember from the like 4 or 5 months ago, like when I started making videos, every time you get around animals, they would run away. And now it's like here, right there, in front of that little place over there, and up over on this hillside, like deers and camels will literally get stuck in those areas. And I, you know, and so when I made that reference, like, oh shit, the animals are moving, that was because I haven't seen any animals walk down this path, and I thought like that little them getting stuck got fixed or whatever. But I mean, but then I went back there and I saw that they're still there, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And I just left it in the video. Holy shit, my fucking ears. Woo! Okay, so did you hear the I thought my doorbell went off, but it was just the bells and the fucking music. Oh my god, I'm a fucking crackhead. I need help. I'm a fucking crackhead. Let's see, farm plot 4 and 2. So let's craft up some wooden planks, shall we? Well, might as well get a lot. I'm gonna make a few of these farm plots, right? And we need the rope. Oh, I got a bunch. The ropage. So what are you doing at home, man? Are you just like day off from work, not working? Oh shoot. 2, 1. Take that. Take some of that. We'll craft a bunch of this. There we go, there we go. Okay. Packaging my stuff to move out. How come I feel like there's a long story there? You know, I just kind of get this vibe that there's a long story to that, or there's quote unquote a story to that. So I mean, you don't have to share anything. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it just kind of feels like there's a long story. You know what I mean? Dope. If you see my character doing this a lot when I'm moving, it's because the dodge mechanic like forces me. So if you push like double A or double D, left, double, you know, double left, double right, then your character jerks to hey, what's up, Beard Zerko? Sorry for my dodge mechanic. Oh no, I mean, it's good. It's just, why is my character tired? I'm retarded. It's just I need like little adjustments when I'm sure you've probably seen the video already and I've bitched him. It's Whip. What's up, dude? So many people in here. I haven't seen y'all for so long. So long. But I haven't been like streaming, so I mean, last update has been, the last update's good, no worries. The dodge mechanic is good. I like what it being in there. I guess like I would expect it to be more like if you're like holding it and you like say have like a button to push. I mean, I guess you do. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm crazy. Did you end up finding the scrolls? Yes. Beard, I did find everything. So the other day when we were messaging each other, I was recording a ton of footage. I was playing a whole bunch and I've died like a billion zillion times. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, my dude? Especially in the same areas that you were dying in. It's just like the rock that you jump across and you have like the stairway of rocks and it feels like there's like an invisible ceiling, but it's just like you have to get to the right spot to jump up and get to the area. Not impossible, just you have to find that little sweet spot, so to speak. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I did a bunch of recording and I'm still working on editing this next video that's coming out, and the next video that's coming out will showcase a lot of the areas, the other areas that I haven't explored yet, and then the scrolls and stuff like that. So that's just kind of where I am on that. But yeah, I mean it was frustrating. It's not so much that, I think the frustrating part was just the fact that if you didn't put a tent, a save spot close to where you were dying, you literally had to run all the way back over there. That was the most frustrating. Everything else was okay. Where did you find the recipes? I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to kind of, I don't want to spoil it yet. I want you to kind of do some exploring. All right, well, we're gonna put the red bud hemp. We got all the green around there. We're gonna do this. Well, I mean, should we line the pathway? Because that's what I kind of did right here. It's kind of like an outdoor of the pathway for it. But And okay, hint in the new area. It's gonna be in the new area, Glenn, for sure. But definitely check the old area also. Game away. I've been away for a while. How are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. It's been 3 months since I jumped on a stream, so I decided to get on. But tunnel vision. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if I can use normal hemp seeds and plant them, and then use the new fertilizer, and that's what creates the red hemp plants. Is that not is you know? That's what I'm getting from it, right? That's what I'm thinking. Yes, correct. All right, cool. Appreciate you guys. I keep on trying to want to, like, I wanted to reach out to y'all for a while, and I just now recently, you know, grabbed my cojones and said, you know, what's the worst they're gonna tell me? Like, shut the fuck up, leave me alone. So, wait, there's a gun now? Yeah, man. Come on, bro. You're gonna have to go through my Star Sand playlist. Whatever. Is it a playlist? Yeah, it's a playlist. You guys have to forgive me. I am literally coming off 12 hours of working night shift, and instead of going to bed, I'm further continuing my brain damage, and deciding to stream right now. So I apologize if, like, my brain's not 100%. Impossible, you're the best kind of player. No, I'm not the best player, but I at least try to be entertaining. I try to be entertaining, but I know at some point I'm gonna literally try to break something. But I bet you I found areas that you guys don't even know in the game. Secret tunnels that you guys don't even know about. Ah, no problem. We all do it. Oh yeah, no worries, Glenn. No worries. I mean, oh shit, the light. Normally, like, because I work 12-hour shifts, so that allows me to have like half the week off. So like tomorrow, which is Wednesday here, is my Friday, and I've been really trying to get all these editing done, so I've been kind of sacrificing a little bit of sleep to get some editing done, and last night I fell into that YouTube rabbit hole and looking up on different editing techniques, different types of things, blah blah blah, and then that led into watching videos on marketing, and man, it's insane. And it's nice to work at night because you hardly have any well, you do have work to do, but you can get that work done, and then you can play around and everything too. Need 7 to 8 fertilizer? No way, no shot, right? Sure about that too. Well, I mean, I would definitely. I don't think I've showcased or I've shown any of the spots. Maybe I think I've shown one, but it was like in an early episode that I found randomly in the northern area. It was like a sandstorm, and I got off my camel, and the camel ran, and literally the camel ran into like this little spot that was like between like mapping textures or something like that. But it was kind of funny. But I have found a couple spots where I don't think it was meant to be that way. Maybe not, but I know like I explored it and I didn't go too far into, because I know you weren't supposed to be there and my guy was gonna die. I got to watch your other videos, sorry, but I've been lacking. No worries, my dude, no worries. The eggs, what about the eggs? Did you find the eggs? I'm gonna hard boil the eggs. I mean, this next video is not gonna be the hard-boiled eggs, but it's soon, real soon, real soon, real soon. Like I was telling Lone Wolf earlier, this next video is gonna be the last video exploring the rest of the new map expansion area, and then the video after that I'm gonna start going through weapon effectiveness on aliens and the big alien, because he was asking me about that. At least I think. If I get something wrong, like I said, I apologize. I got brain damage. I'm literally on my second cup of coffee, and yeah. Okay. I'm getting scattered brain here. Craft a couple more of these, and then we're gonna need to get the coal. Yep, big alien, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna you know, you put an obstacle in my way like that, and of course I'm going after it. Why did I drop that? There we go. Mushrooms. Not that one. No. This one. Yeah. Put that there. Put that there. Seeds go in here. I don't have anything for the red buds. Food for now. That goes there. Okay. So we need that and that. 5. Oh, dang. Seriously, you need like 7 to 5 pieces of fertilizer to grow it? Really? Because technically, to grow any other plant in the farm plot, you technically don't need any fertilizer or any water. It'll grow, but it's gonna grow super slow. And then if you just add water with no fertilizer, it grows a little bit faster. And then if you have water and fertilizer, then it's gonna be the faster. And then the more you keep up on the water and fertilizer, it helps it grow faster. But when I started building in the new area, I didn't have the fertilizer right off the bat, and it made progression, but it was super slow. And I just added water and wasn't using fertilizer too much. It was growing, but it took way longer. Oh yeah, farm plots. We're gonna put it up here at the Beetle Museum. Oh, god damn it. The Beetle Museum. I only had 2. Oh, okay. So wait. Oh yeah, I need the seats, man. Oh man. I'm supposed to be going and farming crocodiles. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I wanted to start farming the crocodile fat so I can start making the flammable oil. That's what I was supposed to be doing, and I haven't done that yet. So, and the big alien be hunted? That's the $1 million question at the moment. I haven't found out, but if you don't want to wait days, yeah. I haven't found out if the big alien can or cannot be hunted. I took in advantage of the alien being stuck before and shot it a bunch. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to ruin anything else for future. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but that's as far as I got, and I've only done that. I haven't actually formally tested it yet, so seems to get stuck a lot. Well, I don't think it's only gotten stuck literally once for me. Oh shit, I dropped it. Yeah, it only got stuck once for me. And I tried to recreate that a little bit off stream, but I cannot do that. We don't know. After so many hours of anything Star Sand, watching you play reminds me of why we did it. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I really do. I mean, literally the game has been one of the games that didn't I just put fertilizer in here? Did I not? Oh. Maybe that's why you're saying it takes like 6 or 8 to keep it going. I appreciate it, guys. I mean, literally, when I first saw it, I was it was before the demo actually came out. Maybe it was like some footage of something, and I'm a big survival game player. Like, I love playing the Forest, which I can't wait for the Forest 2 to come out, but they keep postponing it, you know. Big jerks on that one. Like, literally the Raft game, I love the Raft game. I thought the premise of that one was freaking just great. And I don't like to compare games, but when I saw this one, it reminded me of the Raft a little bit, but it was literally in the desert, and you weren't like picking up trash, you know, you were literally surviving. But then when I actually saw the demo and I played the demo, and the aliens came out there and whooped my ass because like in the demo, you know, you go through the very tutorial area right up here, and I started going over here, and then aliens just kicked the crap out of me, and I wasn't expecting it and everything. And yeah, it was fun, and so I was really excited for the full release, and then the full release came out, and it just confirmed the feelings that I had, that I know that this game has so much potential. It is only limited to your guys' imaginations, and I'm pretty sure that y'all have like really good like freaking imaginations and ideas, and have like, I mean, I'm only assuming this, I don't know 100% sure, but I'm just assuming y'all have meetings saying, hey, what direction should we go now, blah blah blah, and you map it all out and everything. So Raft was one of the main inspirations. I'm sorry if there's like a little bit of latency. I try to reduce the latency on the stream, but like I said, streaming on YouTube is something to get used to. Like, it's easier to stream on Twitch than it is YouTube, but I'm not feeling Twitch as much as I used to, so I've been kind of doing more YouTube, obviously. Oh shit, I got one more still. But yeah, the early access, I think there's like a 60-second delay, which is default for YouTube, I want to say. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I kind of like, you know, grew some balls about it and kind of reached out to y'all. I mean, I literally don't know any of your guys' names and who does what, and I think that was like the main like thing that I was worried about was like, who do I contact at Tunnel Vision that isn't like some big league person that I'm gonna piss off? I've literally done stupider shit and pissed a bunch of people off before. I remember. This was a while back. It's a good example of me being a dumbass. I had a while back I had started a business and I was still new to the business and I'm still learning it. And some of the equipment I got was already, yeah, Tesla Morta, yeah. Who is me? Oh, well, cool. We have no big lead at all. Oh, well then I can't piss really anybody off, right? But the story is, I got the business. A lot of the equipment was already established in places and in other businesses. So for me to have my machine in the person's business, I had to pay them commission. So I was not having a big brain moment, and I did my math incorrectly, and it was on a weekend, and I contacted the business owner or the place, and then they contacted the business owner, and that business owner ripped me a new one because, like, to me every day is a work day to me, you know, because I'm just used to, it's like I have a job, I have a business, I'm a single parent, and I gotta take care of the house. Every day is a work day for me, so I don't think like everybody else does. And then, you know, I kind of do YouTube on the side and stuff like that, which is hobby. But like, I got my ass chewed out by that dude so hard. He was so mad. I had to go in the next day and apologize for my mathematical error on the commission payment. And yeah, it was lessons learned at that, probably. Lessons learned. Yep. I'm having flashbacks right now. Wait. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Tess, you guys are located in Italy, right? Because I like try to look up tunnel vision a while back, and I think that's what it was telling me, if I remember correctly. You guys are located in Italy? Australia? Rome, Italy? Oh, Lone Wolf, you're in Australia. I love it all. I love it all. That's great. I was like, literally after I was talking to you, and I had to like cut it short because I know you said that you were busy, and I didn't want to be like all fanboy and like be really stupid. I was talking to my son. I was like, hey, how would you like to cancel our trip in January and go to Italy instead? Because like we have a trip planned to go to Mexico in January. I'm taking like a family trip, so we're going to hang out at this resort, and I have like this private villa all booked up, so I don't have to deal with hotel resort people, which I freaking hate. It's like, you know, like when you go on like vacation, right, and you stay at a resort which other people from other places are coming, yada yada, so forth. I get it, kids, great, fantastic, right? But like when I go on vacation, I don't want like to have screaming kids running down the fucking hallways when I'm trying to be on vacation and relax. What am I doing? Someone keep me on track. Come on, chat. What am I doing here? Yeah, so I rented a private villa in Australia, or not Australia, fucking Mexico. I'm planning. Yeah, that's right. I want to get these grown. Like, I know I want to go kill the crocodiles, but I kind of want to get these grown. So let's just do this, and then I'll go after the crocodiles, and then we'll come back and we'll check on the progress of the plants. If I'm talking too much, just let me know, because I'm retarded. Oh, I do want to, like, whoever told me in the very beginning about auto run, I want to thank them so much. I don't know if it was any of y'all who told me a long time ago about auto run, but I was just thinking about this right now, and I don't ask me why. I guess you guys got me thinking about, like, some of the previous videos I made and everything. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, well, maybe I wanted to ask about the animals escaping the pen. Is that, like, I mean, it's not a big deal, I don't care, but I'm just wondering, because, like, sometimes I'll come back and, like, 2 or 3 of them be outside the pen, and I know that I don't really need a pen. I just need, like, food and troughs, and they're cool. But I'm just wondering if that's a thing. Oh, damn it. Is not intended, really? Yeah, I didn't think it was. Cause when was it? Unless it's open. Yeah. So I don't even know if I have a gate on here anymore. I think my gate is, I used to have a gate over here, and then it got worn down from the sandstorms, and I had to do repairs, and I think I ended up not putting another gate in. I'm not sure, because wait, is that it? Yeah, I didn't put another gate in, but I don't think that should allow them to get out. I mean, it was like a couple months ago, like around, I think it was a little bit after the crocodile update is when it was starting to go on, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I know that you guys blocked them off from going inside buildings, because I found so the if you guys know, if it's happened to you, you know what I'm talking about, right? So this building right here, the one that has all the hemp plants in it, right? The little hemp temple. The first time I took Jeffrey in there, and I have like a little tent in there, and I'm in there and I'm doing something, and I go back, and all of a sudden he's gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did he go? And then he was like outside, and I'm like, did he wander that far off? And I put him back inside, and I'm going to do other, like, farming materials around, collecting the hemp buds and this and that. And then all of a sudden, like, he was like on top of the building, and then he fell off and then hit the, you know, like, his character model like came off from the top of the ceiling and then was on the ground again, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he wouldn't stay put. He just like keep on like more like transporting outside of the building. And I guess that actually became a thing, because I remember you guys putting out something saying that the camels aren't going to be allowed inside the building, and there's kind of like an invisible wall in there. But even though that there's an invisible wall there, I know that I got Jeffrey back inside through the invisible wall, back inside the building during a sandstorm, which I haven't been able to recreate, nor do I want to, because that's just kind of like me just looking for shit, you know, that doesn't need to be looked for. Yeah. Let's just put everything somewhere. I have an empty box. Throw the seeds back over here. Guess I'll put the fertilizer in too. Well, it's good to look for bugs if you report. Oh, I think I don't know if I reported it. I don't know. I don't want to be like one of those people that like sit there and be do the hard work. I just don't want to be like, I don't know. I try to look at it as like, how would I feel if I created something and then people were doing this and that and blah 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 blah, and I don't want to be like inconsiderate, and I don't ever want to come. Oh shit, it's probably in one of those fucking things, and I left it over there. I don't ever want to come across as inconsiderate. So it's like, I don't want to like tell you guys too much unless I think that it's actually something that is literally like quote unquote game breaking type of stuff. You probably won't hear from me because I'm just not a complainer. Where the fuck did I put the other god? Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Never mind, I retract my last statement. All right. Oh yeah, and for everybody that if you watch my videos and see that my FPS like drops to like freaking horribly when it's nighttime around here, it is because of the flames. I've literally went and turned them off and my FPS has gone up, and bugs are gonna be there. We know it, players know it, and it's just a matter of finding them and fixing them. Our manpower is limited, unfortunately. No worries. No, yeah, I know there's bugs. Nothing's perfect, but you're talking to someone that also plays Escape from Tarkov, and if you have any knowledge, 3 cups of coffee? No, just 2. But I'm drinking the world's strongest coffee, so I'm a Escape from Tarkov player. See, look at this guy. Look at it. See, he's out here, which he should be in there. I don't get it. Come on, bud. Are you gonna walk this way? Come on. This guy's an asshole. Feel like he just needs food. Yeah. If you're familiar with Escape from Tarkov, that is the most buggiest game in the freaking world, with desync and all the other issues that it has. It's a great game, and I like playing the game. I've been playing it for 5 years. I'm very acceptive all its bugs, and issues that comes with that game, and I've had to grow to accept, because it's an online PvP PvE game, that there is cheaters on it. So I still like playing it. I don't like playing it as much, but it is kind of fun to play with friends, and yeah, yep. I would almost say that, but like I said, I'm not going to report anything that I don't feel is like game breaking. I'm not going to nitpick, because that's just, I don't want to be an asshole. But you know what I am going to say, or ask? I really want to know, is there going to be something for Halloween? I know not like an update, but I know I didn't miss it. I guess I was just, but like for like Christmas, you guys did like some Christmas lights or whatever. So is there going to be something for Halloween? Like, are you guys going to put in temporarily like all the palm trees got Christmas lights and ornaments hanging off of them or something like that? Like, you know, oh wait, that's Christmas. I mean, oh shit, what's that? Oh, it's just a purple book. But like Halloween type of stuff, like sporadically have, wait, where am I at? I need to go this way. Sporadically like have pumpkins hanging around or something, or maybe like a little like something inside the pyramid, like if it's possible. Oh no, we are so focused on finishing the game right now. Oh, Jack, you can never finish the game. You guys gotta always continuously update it. That's too bad. I was kind of, I don't know if you guys are gonna like quote unquote like how you're gonna finish the game, if there's an end game, but I was still like hoping for like some type of portal that takes you to like another area, and then you continues on and brings new challenges and new opponents. That's true, but we really need to add an end to the story. Yeah, if you want to. Are you guys like anxious to start on a new project? And I'll jump in Discord and you can tell me all about it, because I'm ridiculously excited. There are secrets that need to be revealed. See, like I always thought with Star Sand, literally I thought before the door was open, like my yeah, I went completely the wrong way. Gosh darn it. Yeah, multiplayer. That's gonna be epic. That's gonna be so good. I wish I knew more about like coding and stuff like that, so at least I had like an idea on how all that works. But yeah, like my original thoughts for Star Sand was like, you're taking the players on this journey, and then like you're on this desert map, and then eventually with that door, they open up the door and it takes you like to a whole nother map. Well, I mean, it technically does, but like a whole nother world, and you continue the story into that world and so forth and so on. So once the game has at least a proper ending, we can keep adding new things to the map. Yeah, definitely. I'm inside. Here, eat some food, bro. I went the wrong way. I got distracted. Blaming you, chat. I got distracted. Oh shit. Let me do my thing real fast. Yeah. I know that I've talked about starting like a season 2 with Star Sand. And when you guys tweeted at me about using like the old logo, I know that I commented back about doing the new logo for the new season, but then I kind of like changed and I just started using it. Yeah, definitely multiplayer. But if you're telling me there's gonna be like an kind of like a quote unquote end game to it, I might wait until I start the second season of Star Sand gameplay. But I think new season, I'm gonna just turn it on Inferno and just try to make it as hard as possible for me. Like what happened to the transporter? You showed up, like you showed in the 5th scroll. Yeah, see, like that transporter, maybe it has something to do with the end game. Maybe you like unlock something and it opens that up and you meet up with all the other people that escaped this desert planet or whatnot. That'd be interesting though. Escape to where that other population is, and then help them do something, and then bam, there's the end of the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I hate those spiders. I hate them so much. It's the only thing in the game that like will literally get the hair on my arms like stand. Like I will get freaking tense because I'm just cruising along, and all of a sudden you just hear the and it's just like and then I get all tense, and it's the fucking spiders, man. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way, or I haven't gone far enough. You guys are literally seeing how it's like when I'm literally recording footage to make an episode. You don't know how much I literally just run around the desert so much that I have to edit it all out. And I love the editing world because it makes it look like I'm perfect gamer. When exactly I'm just like, I get lost so much in this game. It's like I don't care how many times I've ran around this desert, I'm still getting lost. And I swear, like the sand dunes, they're never the same. I swear, I feel like the sand dunes, or at least some of them, change with the sandstorms. And if that's a thing, that's freaking epic. If that's literally the truth, or I'm just subconsciously trying to justify my ability to get lost in the desert all the time. Oh, I should have brought the armor. Oh well. We got plenty. Just do a quick save just in case. Yeah, but besides the spiders, Even before the spiders, the number one thing I hated the most are the fucking like bugs. Just the buzzing and the annoyingness of those bugs is extremely. It's like when you're like in take a look at some of your screenshots compared to now. Did I get better? Do you feel like I got better at it? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Are you moving still? Right in your eye, bruh. Give me that stuff. Before spiders, it was the flies. Just because it reminds me of like when you're like in the forest or something like that and you're doing whatever and like bugs are buzzing in your ears and annoying the piss out of you. That sucks so bad. Now, is there 2 in here? I could have sworn there was 2. Older screenshots, you'll see that there is a difference. Yeah. I thought there was 2 in this one. Hey, look at that. Wow. Oh, I gotta do it this way. Wow. I'm not even signed into my chat. Awesome. I love bots. Even I'm actually nobody in the big ocean of YouTube, and they still like do bullshit. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. But hey, at least now you guys know if you want like the best online sex place. I mean, apparently that's the best online sex place, right? Okay, so there was only 1 here. So the compass helps out, yeah. I feel like really bad because like I literally didn't know for like the longest time. So when when Tunnel Vision added in the game modes, the easy, medium, hard, inferno, and all that, I knew that they did it because I read the update, and right, but I never started a new game and actually saw it for myself until like maybe last month, where I just didn't want to play on my main game, and I started a new game. And that's when I actually noticed that that's where you pick, like, you know, how hard you want it to be, and if you want how custom you can, you know, customize it to be a little bit. And I never knew that, because I know I had after they added that, I have made comments about compasses and stuff like that. And then looking back, and then when I actually figured it out, like they added a compass and it was in like easy mode and stuff like that, I'm like, oh shit, someone thinks I'm an asshole now. But I still like not having a compass. I still like that, but it just, to me, it just added a lot to the challenge of the survival aspect of it. Because like if you look at the storyline, right? Be right back. No worries. If you look at the storyline, you're like some type of marathon runner, and you get caught up in a sandstorm and you get whisked away. I mean, you didn't excuse me, you didn't have a compass on you when you got whisked away into this new world. But I mean, I haven't played it with a compass yet, but I think it 100% be a little bit easier to navigate across the desert. So, alligators. So we got to get up here because these are the only two spots that have alligators. I really wish I could turn the latency down. Yeah. How much? Let me see if I can. Trying to see how much latency there is. Ooh, there is a lot of latency on there. It's on ultra low latency, and there's still a lot like of stream delay. That's insane. That's insane. It's, you know, it's for the stream snipers, right? Yep. Don't notice it. Hopefully it's not bad. The test. I was looking on the other monitor. I was. Yeah. This one, okay, so this is area 4. We need to go up this way. Why not have in-game map and compass like they did in Far Cry 2? I don't know. I kind of like the fact that when you start the game, you have the option to have the compass or not. Oh, by the way, like, I hope that my mic is doing better. I'm trying to really be mindful of my mic placement because I know like it's noticeable in videos and stuff like that. Like the sound will kind of cut off and stuff because my threshold for my noise gate, I still have some tweaking to do with it, but I've been really trying to make sure that my mic placement's better, so I'm actually speaking into the mic and the noise gate isn't cutting me off every so often. Appreciate it, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a week or two of farming crocodiles before I can get enough to I mean, I'm sure I don't need like a ton. Ooh, I want to see if this works. Hold on. So like when they first added in the crocodiles, I was playing around at this site and where was that? Oh, yep, there he is. He still does it. So like I was getting like real close, but I was on the rocks and they'll just hang out right there. See if he does it up here too. I wonder if they'll come up the sides. Will he come up the side like that? Yeah, you will. Oh, but you can't get all the way up here. Can't. Oh, shit. Nope. Oh, yep. Nope. Talk shit and get hit. Oh. That's what happens. I play with my food and I got fucked. Oh god. Yeah, there was only... Sounds better. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's only one in this one. It was two in the other one, but I didn't see the second one in the other one, so... Let's grab some basic supplies. Two. Oh, I can craft the flammable oil, right? Oh, it's because I got the water canteen. So I'll have to start making water canteens or extra water canteens. Yeah, I got most of my boxes filled up though with building supplies. Oh, almost whacked him in the back of the head. Now, I always wondered that. I know, like, what was that one game? You wouldn't know how long it takes the Crocs to respawn. I think I want to say somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. 5 and 10 minutes, I think they respawn in something like that. Because I was hanging back out at that waterfall area, and I know I had killed a croc and stuff, and then I was like farming materials, and he had respawned in. So it should be about 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in there. I haven't timed it, but. What was I saying? Oh my god. Ugh. So I need. How much leather do we need? I did notice that in the new area things respawn quicker and the dead trees reappear. Yeah. Yeah, I had to confirm the dead tree thing for myself too. Because like for like the longest time. Hey, all right. Look at that. Oh. Yeah. This makes everything so much more difficult, I swear. How's that Escape from Tarkov treating you?
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Need to shut the volume on your stream, on your video, I would say.
I'll mute it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, done. Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad. It's the end of the day right now. So I left the office and I'm now at home cooking dinner.
Oh, right on. What's for dinner?
Chickpeas, rice, and other stuff, random stuff.
Oh, you're talking like healthy food, it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm a healthy person, yeah.
You know, it's funny because like I got back into my workout routine and eating healthy, being healthier. I cut back on my alcohol content and this and that. Yeah. And I took my son to Universal Studios and Disney World in Florida.
Nice.
What was it? last month, I think? Well, no, not August. In August. And when I got back, like that whole vacation threw my routine off. So it's like I'm not going to the gym every day like I should be. My eating habits suck.
Well, you can take a break sometime, you know. You're on holiday.
Yeah, I just know like I need to jump back onto that healthy bandwagon before I hit Mexico in January because my family's gonna be a bad influence on me, and you know it's Mexico.
So you have family over there?
No, my family lives like, and we all live in the same city.
Oh, okay. So you're going all together on vacation on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it ended up weird because like my sister found somebody who's like a travel agent, but like for specific resorts, so she gets like really good deals. So they got a good deal, and then they told my folks about it, and then my parents did it, and then obviously I was the last one to hear about anything, and then it's like, hey, are you gonna go to this and that? And I'm like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know this person that you want me to like give money to, so I get like this supposedly good deal. I don't know nothing. You guys are just and then I had to apply for I had to renew my passport, apply for my son's passport, and I told everybody I'm not buying any plane tickets, I'm not reserving anything at all until the passports get here. And then I was talking about it earlier in the stream. It's like when I go on vacation, I'm not going to be in the resort. I'm not going to be in the hotel. I don't, you know, when I'm on vacation, the one thing I don't want is that apartment complex feel where you're in your place and you're either trying to sleep or relax, and you got little kids running around going crazy, whatnot. So I got a.
You also need to try some, you know, Mexican food, I would say, right?
Oh, I eat Mexican food. So like the
I don't know, maybe because you're close, I guess, to Mexico, at least the influence, or well, whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, like to me, Mexico sounds so far away. And so I don't know. Cool to try the cuisine. Over here, it's not very common to have, you know, Mexican food.
Right. Yeah. So, I live in a very big agricultural area, so there's all big Spanish Mexican influence in the area that I live in. So I get the so I get to experience, and then I also grew up in Texas too, so I got a lot of that quote unquote Tex-Mex, you know.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. No worries. Glenn, the camels do not drink water.
All right, how's it going then? Where you're at? Where you going? Where you going right now?
I am literally gonna go back to the home base area, the village, and I'm gonna start prepping boxes, and then I'm gonna start gathering the materials to make probably three or four boxes full of the flammable oil, which is probably way more than I will ever need. But if you see in any of my other videos, I will always do more than what I need to do. And I had fun with the landmines, so had fun with that. I don't know. I need to start stocking up for not this next video, but the video next, and where I'm going to showcase all the weapons in the new area. I'm sure I don't want to know, but I want to figure it out, is how, if you can fight the big mother bug alien whatnot, or is that going to be a part of the end game? Do I need to I know.
Are you asking me that? Do you want me to
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I that's the best thing about figuring it out, you know.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
How many flasks of oil do you have? You said.
How many what? Flasks?
Yeah. You know.
Oh,
the flammable oil.
Oh, I have none right now.
Okay. You've never made one?
And have not.
All right, so I just spoiled it for you. Okay.
No, I got it. I just need to start getting all the crocodile fat that it requires, the pineapples, and then start gathering leather so I can make the canteens. So I'm at that process where I'm just farming the materials so I can start making it. And then I gotta shuttle it from my village all the way up to the new map area where I started building a little base up there, the storage place. And this is where, if you've seen this, and I know I've seen this, I don't know, I don't think this is intended, but like how the animals like gather and okay, but this is where it's gonna work out in my favor, because now I don't have to go real far to get leather.
yeah.
But
this still needs to be fixed.
Yeah. I like I was saying before, I wish I knew more about like game development and coding and the process, so I had at least an idea on what you guys go through when developing.
Well, I do have at least an idea, but I'm not a programmer, you know? I'm not one of the guys who does the programming.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, at least I'm saved from that.
I've literally gone to like the college over here and was thinking about enrolling. I don't really want to go get a degree, but at least enrolling in the classes for like basic programming, coding, game development or something. So at least take a year of that and at least get an idea of what's all entails in the process of all this. So like I said before, I'm never gonna report bugs or nothing like that unless I really do feel like it's a game breaking type of thing that prohibits the actual gameplay, because I mean, I don't want to be an asshole to y'all.
No, but anyway, anytime you report a bug, of course there's some sort of etiquette. That's the word, I guess. I don't know. Like some not written rules on what to report and what not to report, you know.
Yeah.
But usually we are always, you know, grateful to people who report bugs if they do that in a, you know, in a friendly way. And so
most
but you
definitely.
do seem like a person who would enjoy programming video games, to be honest.
You know, I'm very god damn it. I'm very jealous of my son right now because he's starting his junior year in high school, and he's starting there. He's like in some type of I don't know the name of the class, but it has something to do with programming and coding and stuff like that. And I guess they're working on like some Python programming type stuff. And I know nothing about it. I don't even know anything about it.
You can always help him do his homework and learn.
Yeah, I need to do something. But what was I? Oh yeah, I'm jealous because they're offering that type of education to kids now in high school, where in high school I didn't have that education available to me at that level. Of course. But like I was having a conversation with my son, and I was telling him, bro, you have to take advantage of this because you don't understand on the greater scope of things in the world. Everything is dependent on computers, and computers run off of programs, and programs need coders and yada yada, so forth and so on. And it's like you need to pay attention, because you learn that skill and you get good at it, you are a valuable asset to any company that needs coders and programmers. And then I just true. You know, basic programming and stuff like that. I mean, if you can develop your own game, and I don't know how hard it is to develop a game on PC versus developing a game on your mobile device, but if you can just like develop a decent game on mobile device and sell it in like Google or Apple for like a few dollars, and then, you know, it doesn't take a marketing genius to sit there and go, hey, develop a game people will like for a while, you know, like to play in their spare time, charge $3, you have like what, 10,000 people buy it, $3 a piece, you made a pretty decent amount of money. And but like I said, I don't know how much it I don't know how much. Who is that? Oh my goodness, Glenn popping in here.
Am I too loud?
No, you're fine. But these are the
I was
type
just
of
gonna say,
yeah.
if you don't mind, I spent 2 years doing code studying when I was 30.
Yeah.
And I kept falling asleep doing the Fortran, and that was the old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unity, and there's one other one, I believe it's Unreal 4, is what I've seen most of the mobiles be created that are actually good.
Yeah.
But there's, I think, 5 or 6 different languages that you can use. Python is a very easy language to learn. It doesn't take that much stress on your brain.
Oh man, you just haven't really met me, have you?
No, I haven't. But I have heard you.
Right. Yeah.
It's a world that if you're going to get into it, you either do it or you don't. You can't do it halfway.
Yeah. But,
well, I don't know. It's like what we're doing right now. Well, it all just started one day,
learn Linux.
a couple of years ago, maybe
Yeah.
5 years ago, when one of us, a friend of mine, basically decided to start studying by himself. Yeah, like in his spare time. Well, actually, also when he was working, actually, but yeah, that doesn't matter. And and eventually, he got to a point after, I don't know, maybe 2 years or so, where he could produce a decent self-made video game. Well, decent. You have to, consider that he was self-taught and alone.
Right.
And then he kept pushing, and we his friends around him saw that he was actually going somewhere with that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so a couple of years later, we ended up all together in a team trying to make our very first real video game, which is Star Cell. So
now, didn't you guys because I was looking it up, you guys had other projects, other games that you guys worked on, correct?
Not myself, for example. I got into tunnel vision when we wanted to start to make Starson. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything that was made before Starson was made as a single man project by this guy. If you want to know who that is it goes by the name of Will of Space on the server.
Yeah.
So everything that was done before Starsend, it's basically some sort of trial project, so to speak, I would say.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was just him alone, and yeah, he realized that he couldn't make anything that good by himself, so he asked for some help.
Definitely. I mean, it's always going to be easier when you have like a team.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
well, it depends. It depends on who you are and how you work and what experience you have. I know many, well,
yes.
not many, but I know some devs who work by themselves, and they got pretty even famous in the industry by, releasing game done only by themselves, and they keep working like that because they prefer to do so.
Yeah.
So yeah, in our case, we are a bunch of friends pushing together toward the same target, and
a next Tarkov stream? I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, it all started by with someone who got to study alone in his spare time. So
right.
That's just my 2 cents. It is possible to just don't go 100% full on learning programming, and still with time get good at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe not good, but decent.
Well, good enough. I mean, good enough to do something. I think I need to work on this landmine hallway here. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I would love just to get knowledge. Just I've always been under the perception like to develop a game is just a lot of hard work in
I
there.
can't.
Oh,
hear
I'm
you.
sorry.
All right.
I just want to get like just like basic knowledge, just so I have a good understanding. You know, because I'm always under the perception that designing, making, producing a video game is a lot of hard work, and I'm still gonna believe that because I mean, this game alone is not. It might not be like say as sophisticated as like say like a Far Cry, you know, Xbox game where
Yeah,
I don't
of course,
where they have like a
of course.
gigantic team,
Yeah.
but I can sit here and look at this game and appreciate the mechanics, appreciate all the mapping and the textures and everything that's been put into it. There's a lot of detail that I think a lot of people actually take for granted. Like I can sit here and look at the palm tree and look at the details in the palm tree, and I'm like, you know, most people will take that for granted, but that's actually in my mind a pretty good detail to make it look like a freaking palm tree. I mean, it a lot of things. I know that I remember reading a comment back on the Tunnel Vision server where someone said something about the sand and it always looks the same. It was just like, are you kidding me, bro? Like seriously? Are you really worried about something like that? You know, it's like what's sand supposed to look like? It looks pretty damn good, and you know, you're not going to sit there and stare at the sand textures. You know, you're running across and you're seeing the waves in the sand from, you know, the air that blows over it and this and that. But the sand, you know, your dev team for this is what, like 5-6 people, if I remember correctly?
Now it's 6, I would say. Yeah,
6
plus a 7th. Like there's also a 7th friend who's taking care of the music, but that's all.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, and I'm just the dude on the outside that, you know, just likes playing games. I love the game. I do, and I see so much potential, and so much that y'all can do to the game to just make it that much better. And I'm always excited to see what the new update's going to bring, and I love it. I personally love it as, you know, a janky content creator when updates come out and I was like, okay, this update came out, oh, I got a new, you know, gigantic bug running around that I can play with. Okay, well, how can I mess with that gigantic bug? How can I mess with that new area? What can I do? You know, oh, a map expansion came out. How can I build? What can I build? Where can I build? You know, what craziness can I do in this new area? You know, and I'm always excited for updates. And so far, you guys have been pretty on it with trying to release new content and new updates every month.
Thank you. Yeah,
and that's something that I really grateful for, because as someone that I was talking about this earlier, I like playing Escape from Tarkov. I used to stream it a ton on Twitch when I streamed a lot on Twitch, but that game is so many bugs have been in that game for years. And I know that they know about it. Like I said, I don't know how complicated it is to fix these sort of things. So I always give the benefit of the doubt. And I know with every update, when you try to fix something, you have that possibility of fixing an issue.
Something else.
Yes, breaking something else. And sometimes I think BSG, it feels like they don't test it enough on like a separate, you know, server to see if it broke something else before they release a patch. And then sometimes I feel like if they release something and it broke something else and created more, they're afraid to roll it back to a previous version.
Sometimes depends on the bug. Sometimes a bug, it's first of all, it's not very common, so it doesn't happen to many people.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's hard to fix, so it would take a long time to fix the bug. And plus, releasing new stuff gets more people on excited. compared to fixing bugs. So that's one thing that I can tell you about the reasons why maybe they're not fixing some bugs. It's complicated really, but yeah, it also happens that it just in some ways it's more beneficial to keep on working on something new rather than fixing what's old.
True.
Which we're trying to not do. We want to fix the major bugs, and we want the game to run smoothly and be nice as much as we can. Of course, there are some things that are never gonna change, and for example, I guess the animations are some of the things that it's gonna take us a long time because we don't have an animator in the team, and so we understand how some animations are not really top notch, I would say.
And yeah, but I haven't seen anything necessarily that is like, oh, this is unplayable, I can't do this, the animation.
It's
No,
not unplayable. It's not unplayable, but you have to have that kind of mindset of a player who appreciates what's there rather than noticing what's ugly. Because even if sometimes our game can be ugly, definitely, but you can also decide to just kind of ignore the broken details that sometimes, like, of course, if as you said earlier, if it's a groundbreaking bug, then we really but also, for example, the new area that we just released with this new update, it's something that we want to we needed more time to work on it, basically, but we needed also to release the update,
right.
So it's almost like the update, maybe not halfway through the to be completed, but yeah, it needs some more care and love to get to the final point where it's exactly how we imagined it.
Yeah.
But have you noticed any how do you say that? Wait a second. I can't remember the word. Wait a second. Prestazione. Performance. Yes, thanks.
Yep.
Did you notice any improvement performance-wise?
With the movement of your character and around the map?
No, well, with
or the new area.
With yeah, since the last update, we made some fixes that should just make the game run more smoothly.
One thing that I thought, and it kind of felt like an inertia feel to the character movement. I don't know if that's something that you guys added in or not. I don't know how to explain it properly. But it's kind of like a feel when you get on and you start playing and you're like, hey, something feels a little off with the movement with my character.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys made a change or not, and I wouldn't know what the change would be, but it kind of it reminded me of like an inertia feel type of feel, like your character. It kind of felt like it wasn't as snappy as when you start running. It didn't start running like right away. There was like a little bit of something there that kind of kept. I don't.
You mean right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Okay. With this last new update, you mean? All right.
Yeah.
So you didn't notice any increasement, FPS increasement?
I did. I have more FPS like around my village, especially when I have like all the lights and the fire starts and stuff like that. Where normally, I mean, even now, it's my FPS has dropped because
that's
I'm
true.
at
Look
like
at
30 FPS, where I mean I should be like at minimum 60, I would assume, because in some areas I'll have like over 100, depending on where I'm at.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I can go around and turn off all these torches, and it'll probably raise my FPS up. Which I mean, I can.
Those are a lot of torches. Yeah, those are a lot of lights.
I got, you know, I was assuming that because it was trying to the movements from all the lights, movements loading in the structures, the movements of the animals, me moving around, so forth and so on, you know, kind of lags it down a little bit.
Yeah, the torches definitely, yes.
But like I can turn this off already, and it feels like there's a little bit more of an FPS increase going around turning all these off. I don't know, like, were you guys expecting people to get crazy with the building mechanics?
Not really.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun to see that people, you know, take time to do that, and we really want the people to keep doing that. So yeah, we gotta try and make sure that the lights don't really affect performance so much, if it's possible. I'm not even quite sure, to be honest.
Yeah. But definitely, I mean, I just kind of feel like there's so much in this one area that it's kind of like it's like how like it would be like on a Minecraft, where there's so many structures built and stuff like that, and then like in Minecraft, if you got like that much stuff and then you set off like a bunch of like dynamite, and there's so much animations that it can't keep up and process everything. So
do you have shadows on?
I believe I have shadows off. I got textures on high, shadows are on low. I can disable shadows. I turned off VSync and I turned off motion blur.
Yeah.
So
what happens if you disable the shadows?
looks like we're averaging about 62, 64, 60. A little bit higher.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
But I did turn off a lot of lights, so I'm curious if it would be the same way if all the lights were on still. But I mean, that's something that I can play around with.
You know what we should add? We should add like a switch that switches off a whole building instead of going one by one.
I mean, if you guys can do that, it's just like a chain reaction, like a light switch or something of the sort. But
yeah, but that's definitely better than before.
Yeah, definitely, because
with the shadows off also.
Yeah, it doubled the FPS easily. Easily. So yeah, that's definitely a good one. Oh shoot, I got a bunch of canteens.
Be right back, gotta check on something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nuts. As far as the next Tarkov stream, I don't know. Tarkov has been kind of stale right now. There's been like a big decrease in players, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen if another Tarkov update's gonna drive more players to play again, and what's going on. I'm not opposed to playing more Tarkov. Oh yeah, what was I thinking? So crocodile fat, we need pineapples. Let's gather the pineapples. think I got... How many pineapples do we have?
Okay.
Yes. Hope you didn't burn your food.
So many lights are definitely a little bit of a pain for the game, but yeah, with the shadows off, even that many bring the FPS to an acceptable.
Oh yeah.
Value.
I mean, you're not having to have like the biggest or the highest FPS for this game. I mean, so it definitely, I think 60, 70
All right.
is doable easily.
I'll go get something to eat now. It was nice to
Yeah, I'm really
talk to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was talking in the chat for a second. I forgot I was me. No, definitely 60, 70 FPS is doable, especially because it's not like a PvP based game. Where I know, like when I was playing Fortnite, I wanted a minimum of like 140 frames, you know, because I was doing competition at that time.
Oh, I see.
I think a lot of it also has to stem with people need to realize, like, is their computer good enough to get the frames that they're looking for, you know?
Yeah.
I know that, like, with my computer, I haven't updated it for shoot, like I bought it back and I started streaming back in 2017, so it's been a while and I haven't updated it. The only thing I did was just increase the RAM just so I can run a few more things on the side. But I'm in the works of getting a new computer.
Yeah,
it's just
right
gonna end
now,
up costing me like $5,000 with a custom design computer. But I was talking to a coworker and telling him, I was like, you know, I'm doing all this, and when I do stuff like this, I never go, oh, I just want good enough. I always want more than what I need. So
well, if that's what you did when you got your PC in 2017, then it lasted for 5 years.
Oh, it's
that's a decent amount of time, to be honest.
Yeah, but the one thing I really want to do is be able to. I need to get myself a laptop, so when I'm at work, and especially like on night shifts, because literally on night shift I can work for 4 hours and then I got like 6 hours of downtime. So I'm like, well, what can I do for 6 hours? Okay, well, I can do school, or I can get a laptop and get an internet connection and then continue to record and edit at work. So at least I feel like I'm getting paid for it. But yeah, I don't know. I think 60, 70 FPS, if people turn off shadows and they can keep that consistent, is good enough.
I mean, also considering the many lights.
Yeah.
That they're on.
Yeah.
All right then.
Well, I'm certainly glad that I reached out to y'all. I was kind of
course.
Kind of intimidated a little bit, I want to say.
I don't know why, man.
I just didn't want to rub anybody the wrong way, and it's just like, I look at it as like, hey, this is your guys' baby. I don't want to critique it. I don't have the experience to say anything, and I'm just a small dude in a big ocean. So yeah, but I'm glad. I'm glad that I kind of like grabbed my cojones and who was it that I was talking to? Gosh darn it. What? Oh, it was what is it? Pen Drive?
Yeah. Yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, I sent a message and just kind of break the ice and chatted a little bit, but they said that they were busy, so I didn't want to continue on a big long conversation. But
did they say that? Okay, didn't know he said he was busy. He was probably busy, but oh,
of course.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I appreciate you taking the time and chatting with me a little bit.
Of course, no. Well, we appreciate. Let me tell you, we appreciate you playing a lot, playing well, playing the right way, asking the right questions. Not often, I would say. Actually, you never ask questions, but when we watch your videos, we hear you talking about what you're doing and about the game, and it's good insight for us. So
well, as long as I can keep you guys, as long as I'm doing you guys justice.
no,
And-
you are, you definitely are. And also, let me tell you, before, when you were talking about what you think of the game and the bugs that you find in Escape from Tarkov, the Will of Space was listening, and I'm sure he was having an orgasm or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks again, and until next time.
Yes, sir. You have a good night. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you, mate.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Cool. What a nice guy. I'll have to I'll have to hit him up next time I'm in that area. Oh, let me get daytime here. Let's get out of the nighttime here. Oh boy. I think. Oh yeah, I was muted on Discord. I know that you sent that message a little bit ago, so but yeah. Yeah, I was definitely muted in Discord for a little while. But Pestamorta. First time talking to him. Sounds like a very nice guy. I hope that I can touch bases with him every once in a while. I hope that he's never afraid to sit there and give me a message and sit there and go, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? And test this out, because I'm more than willing to test a few things out for him. Whatever's going to help him out. I'm going to turn these back on just for like daytime.
Hey.
What's going on? How's it going?
Hi. You want a little feedback? A little what I've been doing, what I have?
Oh,
you guys
goodness.
were talking about yourself.
Yes, sir.
10 years auto mechanic, 10 years heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, and then 15 years computers.
Yeah. Why didn't you design a game?
I've tried. I actually was doing Doom WADs way back in the day.
Doom?
Doom, yep, WADs, which were the add-ons for them.
WADs.
So, just like I said, my biggest problem was when I was working with the Fortran and the C++, is I would fall asleep.
Why is it boring?
2/3 through it. Yeah, well, not boring. It's just static.
Oh.
You're just staring at a screen and your eyes start drooping. And the next thing you know, it's 15 minutes later and you wake up.
Well, it can't be any bad where I'm at. I'm going on working 12 hours all night, and
yeah, oh yeah. As long as you got activity, man, it's not bad at all.
Well, I mean, last night
yeah.
wasn't too bad. We had some helicopters flying around that I had to make sure didn't hit each other, but I'm sure they're not going to hit each other. They're going to see each other on radar or whatnot. But
you would hope.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Like I know when I got my job, the first thing I told my boss was, well, it wasn't the first thing I told my boss is that I really appreciated getting hired for the job, because my previous job sucked so bad that it really felt like a weight was taken off my shoulders with this new one, and I wasn't being micromanaged all the time. But the second thing I told him, especially when I started dealing with aircraft, was I will never have an a mid-air air-to-air collision on my watch. That will never be a thing, because there's like other people that are like, hey, we're not the ground control, we don't flight follow, we don't this and that. And I said, listen, I understand that it's not technically our responsibility to flight follow, but when you have a couple drones flying in the air and you have like a C-130 coming in to land,
oh shit, yeah,
and you haven't heard any radio chatter, or they haven't been talking to you, and you don't know if they're aware of the aircraft, or you don't know anything, it only takes a few seconds to contact them and say, hey, I don't know if you're aware, but this is what's going on. I want you to know. So, and they'll tell you if they're aware of it or not. And then in addition, we use the aircraft, they have a ground crew, and the ground crew is supposed to keep in contact with us, but more often than not, the aircraft will get in contact with us and be like, hey, we're 15 minutes out, and then we'll
Yeah.
give them, hey, your airspace is open. You're cleared to enter at this point and land here. And it's not
So
my
you're an
job.
aircraft controller.
No, not necessarily. I help train military soldiers and in our area, and I make sure that they don't kill each other.
Good idea.
That's
a
kind of
good
like
idea.
I can't say too much on what I do,
No, that's okay.
but for the foremost part, that's the
No, I mean it's a job you're not going to fall asleep at.
Oh, well,
At the very least.
we got enough to do, like, say, like during daytime, when there's like summertime, there's going to be the highest, obviously the highest utilized time for training. And then your winter months are usually like the slowest months, unless you get some psychotic people that love to torture their guys and get them training out in the cold, which happens.
I'm sure.
That
I'm sure there's
happens.
a few that do that. Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed pineapples and crocodile fat. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You know, I just wanted to say one more thing because I got to get off. The wife's got lunch. Friend of mine, my best friend actually, we moved out here in 03, and he was my best friend when we worked. He started wanting a boat, so he started looking at boats, used of course.
Uh-huh.
And he found an 18.5-foot open bow, and he says, "Come, there's a lake in California called Twin Lakes. Very nice place to go."
Mm-hmm.
But he took it out there, and I'm standing there on the shore, and the guy punches it. The thing almost does a 90-degree lift, and it sounds like a Harley on one cylinder. I just
Weird.
told him, dude, don't buy it. There's something wrong. Bought it anyway.
Rip.
Turned out the dude rewired the whole damn electrical for a car instead of a boat.
Huh?
He split.
What?
He split the stainless steel block 14 inches on one side. Actually, pulled it wide open.
That's weird.
So the guy that I know, he went and talked to some diesel mechanics, and they gave him this mix that they use on the big diesels when it cracks a crack on a block. So we sealed that sucker and took it out, and the carburetor went bad. Replaced the carburetor, took it out. The electrical went bad. I parked it in the backyard, said, find another one. So about 3 weeks ago, my next door neighbor has this bayliner, 25-foot bayliner in the front of his yard. And I go, dude, what are you going to do with that? And he goes, I'm going to sell it. And I said, how much? And he goes, well, if you buy it, $1,400. And I said, it runs? He goes, well, it ran the last time the guy had it out 12 years ago. It's been in storage.
Oh, wow.
And storage is nothing if you're a boat owner that knows how to do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you store it right, but then you get these dudes that like put it out their yard and don't maintain and get well weathered.
It was in a shed, so it didn't get weathered. But
yeah,
the guy that had it last had a problem with it either not starting or not running good, and he bypassed every damn safety switch in the boat. It takes care of the engine.
Rip.
So I got the engine running. Freaking thing purrs, but we couldn't get the charger. We couldn't get the alternator charged. So I finally found a schematic, and I'm looking. He disconnected what's called the signal wire from the ignition to the alternator to tell it to start charging.
Huh.
So we've been rewiring it. Yeah, tell me about it. We've been rewiring, and I finally got the wire to finish the signal switch. And hopefully in 2 weeks we're going to take it out onto Lake Tahoe.
Nice.
See how it runs. But my deal is I get percentage in using the boats. That's what I get for doing his work.
Nice.
Yeah, to me that's really nice, especially a 21-foot bayliner with a you can sleep on. It's got a potty.
Oh
it's got
yeah.
a stove,
What are you talking about? You can live on that thing.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to. Yeah.
The guy that bought it up in Oregon, and I guess he went out deep sea fishing because he had everything. We got the satellite phone, the
wow.
GPS, the depth finder, all that's there, hooked up and ready to use.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I haven't been on Star Sand or any other games really too much because I've been working on that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that you're you know, because like when I get home, I'll be checking messages and seeing some analytics and stuff like that, and
Yep.
I'll see who's on and who's not on, and just see who I can go and message or find someone that I can annoy, you know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But definitely, I mean, I don't feel like I've seen you on the Discord or online too often, but I mean, it's nice that you're got a boat and you're working on a project. I mean, that's
It's the only thing keep me from going nuts, man. For a while, I retired in 2012.
yeah.
Just said screw it, that's it. And then I had an amputation on the left leg, and then my aorta blew up in June. So I was in the hospital for that. So it's been 2 years where I haven't really been able to do diddly squat other than sit in front of a computer. And as much as I love computers, after 2 years, it gets just you don't even want to deal with it.
Well,
So I build
yeah.
and I build my own systems. I do it for my friends.
Yeah, it was you that was talking about, what is it, the M1 or M2 chip to put in your computer to help it run
Yep.
better? Yeah.
There's a couple of things you can do. It just I don't know. I am really into the Star Sand, even though there's another game. I don't know if you heard of it, New World.
Yeah, I've heard that, but
Yeah.
that's more MMO.
Yeah, it is MMO.
Yeah, and the last
But go ahead.
but the last MMO I
ahead.
played was Conan Exiles, and that I don't know in comparison to other MMOs how it is, but it was so grindy and just
yes, it was.
It ruined MMOs for me. Like, I guess the other type of quote unquote MMO type feel was Elder Scrolls Online.
Yep.
And I played
that's what you call a very slow MMO.
And I played that, and they advertise it as like almost like a Skyrim 2. Now the original Skyrim, I loved that game. I played that game. I beat it. I beat it, restarted it again, put cheat codes in it, beat it again. I did everything. Like I like even not even having cheat codes, I found out how to use the potions and spells to get weapons to be stupid godlike powerful,
Yep.
And
that's where I started with the MMOs. Was actually that I started with Dark Ages of Camelot. That was my first MMO.
Oh man.
And that was a pure PvP region versus region.
Yeah. And
it was fun as hell because the people I was playing with were actually doing it. After that game, I ended up the whole guild left, and I was the only one left, so I just quit.
Oh.
It wasn't until Skyrim that I actually got into that type of game again.
Yeah.
But New World, they screwed themselves pretty bad when they released it.
They did a half-ass release, didn't they?
Well, they did a release without doing any bug checking, period.
Because
there were exploits and bugs, and it was unbelievable what they had done. Well,
because like I heard a lot of
stuck with them.
Yeah, I heard a lot of bad reviews when it first came out, and I never played it. I kind of watched it on stream with like streamers playing it, but I mean it's different when I watch streamers play it versus playing it for yourself, because but
the only thing I can say about it is they fixed a good 99% of the bugs, so
that's good.
That's not an issue anymore. But they're just getting ready to release a new, I guess you can get add-on, and it's called Brimstone. And day before yesterday, I said screw it, got on the ETR, created a character, and went out, and gee, I'm hooked in the damn thing again.
Oh no.
the frickin' gameplay for a solo, which is something that you don't really think, but they are PvE, PvP, and they have end games for both, so you can play through either by yourself or with a group. So that's one thing I like. I'm a solo player. I have been for I don't know how many years, but it just sucks you in when you start playing. Once you learn the mechanics,
right,
you just start. I mean, there's grinding, you got to grind to get your materials and upgrade your weapons and your armor, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually make it interesting. I can't describe. It's hard to describe, but it's just a game that if you do try to play it, don't pay attention to the first 5 hours. Just do what the tutorial puts you through and learn. And about the 4th or 5th hour, you're just going to go, I know what I got to do.
Right.
So it's one of the best MMOs I've played in probably 10 years.
Nice.
Because I played Conan. I had my own server.
Oh, did you?
Conan Exiles. Yes, I did.
We got kicked off of one of the servers.
Not hard to do.
Well, I mean, you get a server and it has like a dude has his friends on it and they're pretty much dominating it and they're taking advantage of whatever. And then you try to come in and try to do something with you and your friends in an area and I don't know. I know we built like on top of a tree somewhere. And we had a nice little setup going. It wasn't as big as like everybody else. Like, cause you know, like in Conan, you can like capture thralls and stuff.
Yep.
So
my bud, the guys that got me into it were doing that, and they had a base that was, oh Jesus Christ! If it was for real, it would have been a mile by a mile. Yeah,
no, we didn't go that crazy. We kind of had like our own little sections in it, but we kind of agreed not to make it too big. So in my section, I pretty much turned it into a big giant brothel house. And I had and
80% of the players, that's what they do.
Well, I mean, come on, man.
I know.
You're gonna give me the opportunity to like do stupid things, and I'm gonna do stupid things. What do you? I mean.
Yep. Hey, they did it.
I mean, that's not all that I had. You know, I ended up getting like doing normal things too, and but I mean, you walk into my area and I got like dancers all over the place.
Oh yeah. When I was on my server, didn't have much because nobody really was getting on, which was fine by me. But when I joined my friends, it was a brothel. They had an open roof pool and no clothes. I mean, you had to go in naked. They had thralls all over the freaking place, dancing naked people all over the place. And for a while it was kind of interesting. Then it just got boring. Yeah. So I said, okay, that's enough.
Well, the one thing that killed it for me was the fact that I was doing all the farming, because like I would get on and it like this was pre-Star Sand. So if you see me play, like when I make videos and like especially if I'm doing like buildings and stuff like that, I'll play for like a week or two farming materials and then I'll do it. I noticed that. And so that's kind of like what I was doing. Is like I would just farm a whole bunch so everybody else can build, and then by the time I would expect to have some materials left over so I can do whatever. I get back on there and there ain't shit there, and it's just like, why the fuck am I doing anything if all y'all are just hogging it's like, and then like when I do build something, obviously it's not to whoever's standard they think it should be, and it's like criticizing. It's like, bro, if it's what I want, well, you need to do this and you need to do, because like you can buy like the texture packs and stuff.
Right there, straight ahead. Isn't that another one?
I thought that was the waterfall.
No, it looked like
I think it was the waterfall. Tell you the truth.
Well, he might be in the waterfall.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not scared.
That's the second time I've seen that shape.
I literally thought there was gonna be a waterfall cave behind me.
Yeah, so did I. I tried all my damnedest. It's digging. I was saying, if you took any screenshots of the first couple of builds, and then you compare them to your screenshots now, especially like this area here. Yeah. There is major changes that it just changes on a daily basis.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of like, oh, there he is. He's right down there.
Ah,
Okay, get
Lofi
out.
was somewhere around.
Oh, he got me. Come on, bro. There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
You gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, just the changes that, cause like, I don't know. I probably.
God, why is it all the camels lay down when you're around, and when I'm around they run away?
I don't know.
That's
that
weird.
was one thing I was telling him, is just like especially around my base and like around some areas, they just kind of hang out, and like the deer don't run away in certain spots. Like they get there and they kind of get stuck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I don't have my suit charged up. I was doing footage for I think it'll be in the next video that I release, but I was doing footage for that video and I was about ready to make a jump and I jump off and I die and I'm like, what the hell?
What the heck?
And I load back up again from my save spot and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't charge my suit.
Yeah, you gotta watch that on that. That gotta have that suit charge. So I built a small base over by the lake, or what I guess I'll call it a lake. New area. I got my furnace running, so I'm making bricks.
Is it the little like pond with the hole on top and everything? Yeah.
Yep.
I did it. I started like I wanted to build on top of the rocks, but it wouldn't let me build any platforms on there. So I like went. If you saw, I'm sure you saw it, but I just bought like.
That's just same place I put mine, except I made mine twice as wide, and I extended the floors as far up as it would go.
Oh, okay.
So I can go through it, hop on the rocks, get up onto that area. I found a palm tree you can cut down up there.
Yeah, I think there's one palm tree and two of those Luca plants or yucca plants.
Yep.
And then one of the
red hemp.
Yep.
So I actually got run over by Mama, the big girl.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah, she tore me a good one on that.
Oh.
I also found that on most of those tracks, you could jump up above her and sit on the side of the wall.
Oh yeah, I've done that. What was it?
I didn't know that.
So, what episode am I on? Am I on 37 or something like that?
36 or 37, something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, not this last one, with the one before it. It says fighting Mother Bug or fighting Mother Alien, I think the title was.
Yeah. Yep.
This guy left a comment. He's all like, clickbait, not cool, man. And I'm and I get it. I mean, it kind of was, because the title was kind of misleading technically. But I just sat there and laughed, and I was looking at it at work, and I'm like, I wonder if I should delete that comment because it's stupid. And I'm like, no, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm not making money. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm showcasing the new area, and
well, you helped the hell out of me, dude.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad that I did.
I mean, I had no idea you could jump across that chasm. No clue at all.
But I mean, oh shit, I pushed the wrong button. God darn it. What did I do? Where did it go? Oh, it went right here. What was I gonna say? So it wasn't necessarily that I was fighting, but I one of the things that I've been watching a lot more like editing tips and tricks on how to edit your videos, do this and do that. And one of the things that you're gonna notice in a lot of my videos is that I'm ending it kind of like on a cliffhanger. So it gives you the feeling of, hey, what's gonna happen next? You know.
You're good at that, dude.
I'm trying. I'm trying. And I think the last video I ended it on me jumping across someplace.
Yes.
And so this next video, is gonna pick up if I make it or not, or if I die. But I know the video before that, I was adding in little animations and stuff like, and voiceovers, and playing around with that a little bit. You know, I'm completely lost. I forgot what the fuck, what? Oh, okay, now I know. Okay.
Don't feel bad, dude.
Yeah, so I was playing around with like little animations and little little things that I can add in there, because I'm not using Premiere Pro on Adobe. I'm using the Premiere Rush. So Rush is a little bit easier to understand, and I feel like when I fully understand Rush, then I'll move over to Premiere Pro and it'll be a little bit easier to learn, because I'm teaching myself everything.
Yeah, that definitely is a long process.
I mean, like, even when I begin streaming, I literally had to like start teaching myself graphic design type of stuff. And because like you can look up, at the time that I was learning how to stream was like 2017, and there wasn't a lot of information at that time. It didn't really blow up until, I want to say, 2019. And then in 2019 is when
when COVID hit, everybody had to stay home.
well, that, but then when Fortnite came out, that's when streaming really blew up, because Ninja became a big thing, and this became a big thing, and that became a big thing, and then you started having pro teams started coming out. That's when I believe that the gaming industry really blew up on a global scale, because before Twitch was Twitch, it was Justin TV, and no one even knew about it. And then Amazon bought Twitch. Like, what was it? 2020, I think they bought Twitch, or late 2019. I can't remember.
Yep.
But that was like at the height of online gaming exposure to everything, and people were like, hey, I can actually make money playing video games. This is how. And this is all information that I never knew as a kid, or you know, until I saw one of my buddies that was playing like some game, and he said that he was streaming, and that's how I got into it, and so forth and so on. But it just blew up during that time. And then unfortunately, when Amazon bought it, they don't really give a crap about Twitch. They don't give a crap about the community. It went from like a nice community that you can come hang out with, to people using it to exploit the possibilities, which I'm never going to say nothing bad about anybody trying to make a living online or make a buck, or, you know, but I love the fact that Twitch was founded like it felt like a family, you know. Hey, I can go here, and, you know, I'm going to be recognized by other people that I can relate to, yada yada, so forth and so on. And then when Amazon, I'm not going to say Amazon did it, but I don't think that they regulated as far. And then like just chatting turned into something grossly like softcore porn, and they didn't regulate that type. They didn't get they never got control of that early on. So now it's like literally, I don't want to say out of control, but now it's like hot tumor streamers, this and that. And then I don't know. And then the politics started blowing up, you know, and then politics are now a part of it, and a lot of things contribute. And literally, this is why I'm now streaming on YouTube. I don't have a contract. I don't have any obligation. I can stream on both platforms at the same time, and I'm not making any money. You know what I mean? But what I will say is that Twitch probably only has like another 3 or 4 years, really good years, and that's it. Because everyone's starting to figure out, as streamers, that you can make more money and have more opportunity and have less obligation to the platform by going to YouTube, versus taking a contract with Twitch and being forced to stream X amount of hours a week, and then as a partnered streamer, your split was 70-30. You got 70% of your sub revenue and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, now, which I don't know if they've done it yet, but I heard talks about them changing that from 70-30 to a 50-50 split, which in my mind is ridiculous because number one, Twitch should be making their money through the advertisements, which they are.
Yep.
And if you haven't noticed, but there's been a significant increase on how many ads you see when you watch Twitch. And it's not creator induced. It is Twitch forces these ads. Like I could be in a 1v1 situation on Fortnite, PUBG, Daisy, Tarkov, whatever, and then all of a sudden ads pop up and you're looking at 7 ads in a row that are like 30 seconds a piece.
Jesus.
And you're like what the fuck? I'm sitting here watching this dude, and then all of a sudden I have to watch 7 ads, so I'm literally watching like 3 minutes worth of fucking ads, and I'm gonna miss whatever the hell is happening. And that doesn't cultivate a very good. Oh yeah, the hides, the leather.
No, what I found, because I stopped hunting them just for the hell of it.
Oh.
They actually multiply and take over different areas.
This area has always been a high traffic area until I get there, and then they run away, and then. But I need leather.
I did 15 in one spot the other day. What the? And then areas over by the hemp that didn't have them has them now. I know that they're migrating.
Oh yeah, they migrate all the time.
And it's like an average of 5 to 6 per pack. There's like 5 or 6 different areas that you can kill these guys.
Yeah, Nutcracker. This game's called Star Sand. You can get it on Steam, and I think it's on Epic Games.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I know I got mine off of Steam.
Yeah, so did I.
I know. I thought there was something on Epic, but I could be mistaken. Is it free? No, it's not free, but it's not expensive either. I think it's like $15.
15, 16 bucks is what the last one I saw. Maybe 19, but
yeah,
still.
It's
a game like this, that's cheap.
It's definitely worth it. If you like the survival games, like if you like Raft, you like Forest, games like that.
Did you play Stranded Deep yet?
I have not, but I am. I saw some more gameplay on it and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what? This does look like, even though it probably does have it like the little bugs and stuff like that.
Well, it's Unity, the same programming language.
Right. And I don't know. It's kind of like hard for me to change games because like I get onto one game and then I start focusing. It's like Tarkov, right? Like when Tarkov wipes, I will literally play the shit out of it because everyone's fresh, and that's when the gameplay is the best because everybody has shit gear, shit guns, shit ammo, and the sweatiest people like can get taken out by. I mean, even in later on in the wipe, that can still happen. But the chances of it go down, and that's when you have to play more like a rat versus like a Chad.
Yeah.
Did you
ever hear of Delta Force? It was one of the first online PvP games that actually had good graphics.
No.
It came out right after Black Hawk Down. And I can't remember the name of the company, but they'd have a wipe, and you'd go in and you'd be PvPing and doing your thing, and then you come back a day later, and there'd be guys up on top of the building sniping your ass. You can't even get out of the spawn area.
No.
I swear, that one lost it because of that.
The only game. Okay, so I was a console player up until Fortnite came out, and that's when I made the switch over to PC, and I had to get used to playing on mouse and keyboard versus a controller. And that alone, oh my god, that was, I don't want to say difficult, but that was a challenge for me.
Yes, it's a challenge. Jason, my son, is the same way. He plays PlayStation 4, Destiny 2, and then he gets on the computer, and I watch him. He's looking at the keys, going, "Which one do I hit?"
Right. But I
Yeah,
mean, it's just muscle memory, and like my son, I used to get him in there and have him play on computer and play Fortnite and stuff like that. What's wrong playing like a rat? General Sam uses that. Bro, I play like a rat all the time. And I tell my friends this. I am the biggest motherfucking rat until I'm not. I swear to God. And I've been playing Tarkov for like 5 years. So I'm very knowledgeable on the high traffic areas. So I'll find and I play night raids. Like I prefer night raids over day raids just because visibility sucks so bad, right?
Yep.
So I will sit there and go, okay, I know this guy's going to go in here and he's going to loot up, and then the odds of him running by this location's high. So guess what? I'm going to hide in this bush with like a Vector 45 with the shittiest ammo. And as soon as he runs by, because if he has night vision, he's not going to see me that well inside a bush because everything's green. And even if you change the post effects to make it black and white to see easier, you're still not going to see me that easy. And when you run by, I'm going to leg meta the shit out of you. And then I'm going to take all your hard work and your gear. Sounds like an exit camper? No, I'm not exit camping. I'm not exit. I'm camping the area between that's before the exit, that halfway point where I know you're going to be running towards. That's where I'm. I know, like, for a while. So if you ever play Tarkov, and maybe
I was thinking about it.
If Lone Wolf plays Tarkov, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So there's a map called Shoreline on Tarkov, and if you have all the keys to that building, you can loot so much, and like, even if you don't have keys, you can easily loot the building and sell it. As long as you have the flea market open, you can sell it and make an easy 500,000 rubles in that game, right? So if you have all the keys, you have the chance to get the high tier loot and make, a couple. Hey, get off me, camel. Freaking Jesus. Scared me there. I got goosebumps for a second. Tactical positioning, correct. That's what it's called. So I would get a bunch of stimulants, and I would pop stimulants that gave me like stamina regeneration like nothing else. So I can like run infinity, just real easy. And I'll go in really light, so I'm not heavy, because they do have inertia and they do have a weight system. And I would get into the building, and I'll get some of the doors spawn open, and I'll hang out by like an area, not by the high tier loot, but I'll hang out in a room that has the door that's already spawned open, and I'll be behind the door. And I'll wait for these dudes. I'll listen to them running through the building, looting and this and that. And as soon as they come by my door, I spray them down so hard, and they get so mad because they don't. There's a dude that walked in the room. I was hiding behind the door, and he walked in the room thinking there was loot in there, and I shotgun him in the face. And it's just like, bro, I just made this kid uninstall his game. But
that's funny.
Yeah, I'll do like that, and that's how, like, later in the wipe, that's how I play in Tarkov. I'll play very tactical and ratty, and it is tactical in a sense that it's supposed to be a military simulation type of game, realistic, blah blah blah, and everyone wants to cry when. And use that as an excuse. Well, that's not how it is in real life, and blah blah blah. And I'd sit there and go, Are you playing this in real life, or are you playing this on a computer? Because you can't expect real life mechanics on a computer game. That's impossible.
Yep.
So it's just people that die and they don't want to admit that they sucked and they choked on a pivotal moment.
Yeah, maybe I'll pick it up next month or the end of this month.
I'll put it like this: if you're gonna buy it, buy the cheapest version of it, because there's like $140 version, which is the EOD version, and
Ouch.
I started out buying, what is it, like the $50 version, which is just your standard.
$44.95.
Yeah, that's your standard.
Yeah, the beta. Yeah.
Well, no, it's literally been in beta for like fucking 5-6 years now. So don't even ignore the word beta. To me that's their excuse on why it's not full release. But it's not full released yet. There's still a lot of maps that haven't even been developed and released yet. And there's been a map that they've been promising for like 3 years. It's called Streets of Tarkov. And it still hasn't been released, and they've been teasing that for 3 years. And it's like, I get it. You're not going to release it because you're still working on it, and I don't want you to release it if it's not ready to be released, because the game already has enough bugs, glitches, this and that, and blah 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 going on, that I don't want you to do something that's going to create more.
Yeah, which usually happens.
Yeah,
when you do an add-on.
Definitely.
Yeah, if it isn't in the add-on, it's between the add-on and the main game where all the bugs show up.
But the one thing that I don't want to hear from them is them saying that they're going to start creating DLCs. And it's like, wait a minute,
damn.
You haven't even fully released your game yet, and now you're talking about DLCs. That shouldn't even be a thought in your mind until you full release the game and take it out of beta.
They must be hurting for money.
No, they don't hurt for money. They got BattlEye as anti-cheat software, but
doesn't work.
I don't know if it does or not. And there's no, you don't see evidence of it working or not. And maybe you're not supposed to. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, I know somebody that got cheat software, was cheating on the game, and they proved it to me. They literally elevated themselves off the ground, and I saw it firsthand. I'm not gonna say who they are. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Whatever, that's their prerogative. They literally played on that account and for 2 months with the cheating software, and the only time they got banned was when they made it obliviously obvious that they were cheating.
Yeah, in other words,
Nutcrackers, hey, what's up?
Hi.
Skittles. What's going on? How long you been in here, my dude?
He just came in, I think.
I've been here for like 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes? Holy shiza, brother.
You must have had an interested listening.
Yeah. How's it going?
I gotta get going, bro.
All right, man.
I'll catch you next time, okay?
No worries, brother. Take it easy.
Yep. You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the yak.
Yeah, no worries. You've been in here for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been privy to all the good content then.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
With who? With
Yeah, Nia.
Yeah, I would have been a little bit more offended if you interrupted the conversation I was having with Testamorta, but he seems like a good enough guy, so I'm sure everything would have been all right. So, do you play Star Sand yourself?
No, I'm Nuts and Crackers.
You're what?
Nuts and Crackers.
Nuts and Crackers? Bro, you're gonna have to clue me in. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm running off of I think I've been awake for almost 24 hours, so.
The guy who said it's not camping, it's tactical positioning.
Oh. I thought it was Nutcrackers.
Yeah, everyone calls me that.
Oh, okay. You play Tarkov?
Yeah,
How you like it?
I love it so much. I did like 3 streams yesterday on it.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. You said that you're setting up a stream, but you didn't start it because I was like, I went out there and to see, because you said, oh, I'm gonna start it up, and so I went to see on the side if you started it up, and he didn't at that time.
Oh yeah, I decided that I'll either do it when you stop your stream or tomorrow, because I kind of wanted to watch, you know, your stream for a while
Oh,
longer.
appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. I try to I'm not gonna say make myself a man of the people, but I'm not a big enough person to sit there and ignore people. Stupid Markiplier and ignoring my messages. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm literally was gonna sit here and just farm materials and get things ready for recording the next video. Like, I haven't even finished the last video yet, and I'm like trying to get stuff prepared for the next one that I'm gonna start doing here in the future. Oh shit.
Since it's delayed, I couldn't really hear what you said.
Oh.
I heard most of it. It's just the last thing you said.
Yeah, I just got like 5 or 6 bugs just attacked me, so I was saying, like, I haven't even finished editing the next video that's coming out, but I'm like prepping for the video after that.
Yeah. I enjoy your content, man. It's pretty interesting.
Pretty interesting. Like, what would you say my 3 improvements would have to be?
I don't know. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah,
Do you use like Streamlabs, or
do I what?
what do you use to record? OBS or like Streamlabs or something?
Let's see. I'm currently using Streamlabs, but I do have OBS Studio, and I do have XSplit.
I'm just gonna quickly. This guy's asking what your Discord is. I'm gonna send it to him.
What's my Discord?
Yeah, I'm just gonna send him the link.
Do that. Hey.
Yeah, I think I can.
Just post it in chat, bro.
I don't know if that's how it works, but
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Great invite. I think I already had one caught. There. Posted it in what if I posted it in chat so you get it?
oh yeah.
I usually have it like in the description box in the videos, but I feel like sometimes the links kind of expire, and I don't know how to properly set up like a link that doesn't expire, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So
I think you gotta like. Do you know how to change the server settings?
Maybe. I didn't even make my server. I had a moderator make it for me back in the day.
Oh yeah, I know so much. I know a lot about making Discord servers. I can make custom bots and stuff.
Yeah, I try not to make it like.
Watch a million how to do something tutorials on Discord.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not like necessarily too hard, but I like when I was streaming more full time, I just had moderators do it for me, and they went overboard in my opinion, because I don't need half the crap that's in here, but I'm too lazy to do anything with it, so I just leave it.
Wait, did you quit Twitch?
Did I quit Twitch? No, I'm still on Twitch, but I just I did full-time streaming from late 2017 through 2018 until about halfway to 2019. And then I backed off a lot. And then during the pandemic, when everything was shut down, I pretty much almost streamed every day during that shutdown. And after the shutdown, when we all started coming back to work, I didn't really stream too much. So it was never like a job for me. It's always just been a hobby. So it doesn't.
Fun thing to do.
Well, I mean, I like playing video games, and like my conversation was before, you know, I liked how Twitch was before Amazon took over, on how it was like a community where people can get together. And that was the type of community that I wanted to cultivate. And that's why I spend so much time in my Discord. So like if I'm streaming or if I'm playing and I'm okay with it at the time, you know, it just depends on like what my mood is. I'll be in Discord while I'm streaming and encourage people to come into Discord and talk in Discord, because it's, even though I want the analytics to show that I had chatters and people were talking in chat, you know, and people are liking the video and there's interaction with it, because that helps the YouTube channel grow and with the algorithm and stuff like that. But I also like, it's more personable when you can talk to somebody versus like just chatting. Now, I understand like people that have like hundreds, thousands of viewers, they're not going to invite everybody to come in the chat. And even now, I do accept any risks of people being toxic or violating the TOS, and then I'm responsible for their actions because it's my channel. But I don't think that I'm big enough, and I don't think those type of people will even like pay attention. So yeah, whatever. But like, you know, if I had a conversation with another guy that talked about it, and I was telling him, hey, this is a hobby. I'm not doing it for money. It would be nice to maybe make some type of money off of something, like to be able to get monetized on YouTube and to make a little bit of something for the stuff that I'm doing would be great, but I'm never going to expect it. You know, because I'm not as good as like freaking some of these bigger dudes that actually do it for a living, so to speak. But but it would be nice someday to be, you know, to feel a little bit of appreciation for this work that I have done, and someday, who knows?
Yeah.
Just
Hi,
like.
Lone Wolf.
How you going?
Oh my god, bro, you're loud. Hold on, let me turn you down just a tad.
I'm new to Discord, so I don't really know how this works.
No worries, brother. Yeah, I just muted, or not muted, turned you down so it's not so loud coming into my headset there. So all you gotta
I'm
do,
just doing this on my phone.
yeah, bro, I'm gonna start. Your accent's gonna rub off on me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
No, it's weird. And like, I don't know why I do this. I did it in Ireland. I spent a week in Ireland, and the first night I was drinking in a pub with a bunch of people, and like I started picking up on their accent a lot. And I had to really focus on not doing that, because I always thought that I was gonna offend them. So, but
That's alright.
But yeah, but like for whatever reason, when I hear like some accents, and the more time I spend around them, because I listen to speech patterns a lot, and how people say things, and that's like one of the, I don't want to say like it's a curse, but it's like when you pay attention to stuff like that, then you pay attention to how people are like pronunciations and stuff like And like literally, so when I came back from Ireland, I was driving through a drive-through at McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever, and I had my girlfriend with me at the time, and I was ordering, and like the Irish accent came out when I was ordering, and then we're pulling up to get the food, and she's looking at me, and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." She's like, "Well, you speak in other languages or something like that?" So.
Yeah, that happens to me
Yeah.
when I hang out with British friends. I can't like say British normally. I say in like this weird accent. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just I have to say it slowly to say it in my accent.
Yeah.
And some people say I sound American. I'm more Australian.
I don't know. I think I'm not gonna say it's offensive to me because I'm American and everything. But is it offensive to Australians when they get mistaken for English people or British people, I should say?
I've never really had it happen to me, honestly, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I know that.
I just find it pretty cool that you allow people to go on your Discord while on stream. I thought that was pretty cool. Not a lot of people do that, so.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm definitely down. I'm always telling people if you see me on and like I'm in a public channel or just message me or something like that, then I generally respond to like, because it's either like I'll be on my computer or I'll have my phone with me and I'll get a message somehow and I generally respond. I mean, I'm not afraid to. Because I mean, what's the worst you're gonna do? Not respond to me after I. But
Yeah.
it's cool. I like to make everybody feel welcome, I guess. And that sounds very sappy after I say that out loud.
My dog
Yeah.
just looks like a whole different dog when he lies on his back, because he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback and they have like floppy skin, kind of. So when he lies on his back, the gravity makes him look weird.
That kind of came out of left field there, bud. No, I get you, man. No worries. Oh shit. So in Australia, do you watch? I'm assuming you watch Twitch.
Little, not always though.
So is there Australian? Do you watch like more Australian streamers than American streamers?
Nah, I prefer American servers more often.
Oh, because like you know who Pestili is, right?
No.
Oh, so he's a big Escape from Tarkov streamer, and he's Australian, and I watch him. Why the fuck? Oh, it's because there's no freaking things on there, and I'll watch him a lot, right? And there's another DayZ streamer that's from Australia, and I'll watch him. I don't know, man. Like, it's not weird. It's when I meet people from other countries, I tend to ask a lot of questions, and it seems weird. At least I feel like it seems weird.
I think it's a bit normal. You're kind of curious about another country, aren't you?
Oh, I'm super curious. I'm super curious. Like, I'm how can I say it? Like I'm just so inquisitive about things. Like even when I went to Florida, I've never met so many people from England than I did when I was in Florida. Like I'm around, like in the area that I live in, there's a big Hispanic influence in my area. My best friend, his family's from Mexico, so I'm around a Mexican culture a lot. So that's like normal for me. And then when I was in Texas, I had a girlfriend that was from the Philippines. So I was exposed to Filipino culture. We took a trip to the Philippines. It was great. You know, I got a lot of exposure to the Filipino culture. But definitely like I feel like it's abnormal or like annoying, but I'm always inquisitive and want to know things because especially being on the other side of the planet, and like normal things here that I would take for normal are opposite, you know, for y'all, because you don't have the same stuff that we have, and we don't have the same stuff that you have, and I'm so curious to know what is out there that I don't know about, you know? Does that make sense, or am I just fucking brain damaged? Which I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
Any
sense.
questions we've got
Yeah,
just far away.
but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I enjoy learning new things and new things about cultures. So I'm just I'll ask a million questions, but I'll try to hold back so it's not too annoying. But like I said, I'm gonna pick up on your speech patterns. I already feel myself doing it already.
Righto.
I remember well, back in the day, I used to work at a casino as a dealer, and I try to make it fun for the normal compatriots that would come into the casino and play all the time, and they're like the regulars. And I remember like using horrible British / Australian, because I couldn't get anything straight. I was just doing it for fun, and I like put on a different name tag and did my hair different, and I came in there, and they'll sit there and be like, "Hey man, what's different?" And I'm like, "I don't know who you are. I don't know, blah blah blah." And I just played like this whole new character while I was at work. Just being stupid because I can. But anyways, what games do you play, Lone Wolf?
Oh, I'm pretty old school. Oh geez, it's been a while since I've played any, really. You know, Halo, Gears of War, that sort of thing. I'm more into FPS games. Not really the grindy MMOs, except for Ark. That was pretty good. But
Yeah, I heard a lot of people
I
like
just haven't
Ark.
been playing that much all that long because I've been packing up and moving out. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's cool.
pretty boring on my end, I guess.
Well, I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. There's nothing wrong with it. Not at all. I know, like, I can't play like the MMM, like traditional MMOs. I have some friends that are really big into MMOs, and they play Ark, but they play it like more on a PvE type of server than a PvP, from what I understand. And I know they try to get me into it, but it's just like, nah, I'm good. So I know, like, when I finally switched over from like console to PC, I picked up on like Fortnite. I did a little PUBG, and made my way over. Thank you to Dr. Lupo for introducing me to freaking Escape from Tarkov, and then been on that, and then played more DayZ, and shit, I don't know. I got such a game library. I can't even play all the games now. Fuck. What am I doing? I forgot exactly what. Someone please tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm lost. Oh yeah.
Weren't you supposed to be making flammable oil or something?
Yeah, the flammable oil. So I'm waiting on pineapples. That's what I'm waiting on.
Do you enjoy DayZ?
Do I what?
Enjoy DayZ.
DayZ. It's a good game. I like the premise behind it, because the open world map, you have a little bit of PvE with the zombies, but it's mainly PvP based. And I do enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy that. But sometimes it gets annoying, and then sometimes it's cool. When the day one servers came out, and then especially when they came out with the Namask map, well, it was so great because of the fact that you really had to know how to play on the mosque, or otherwise you're gonna freaking die or get frostbite, and you know, day one is notorious for making their maps hard and harder. So it's just not easy to find food and water. Well, I guess water is, but like technically drinkable water. So DayZ,
Yeah.
and especially the day one, I love the fact that they lightly modded it just to make it the survival aspect harder. And I love the survival aspects of games. And then the Moss came out and it was not a baser type server. So it was, you know, smaller type of map in an extreme environment. And I've really enjoyed playing on that map versus like Chernarus or Livonia, where the maps were so much considerably bigger and it just takes you forever just to get. If you're a fresh spawn and you die on a fight and you're inland more, it takes you forever to get back to that same area. And then you, but I mean, DayZ is like one of those games. The game's not necessarily you go in there to wipe the map. You know, I mean, it's literally about the journey of that character, the lifespan, and what you make of that journey, you know, as a person, because you could just be a complete jerk and just, you know, screw everybody over, backstab them and stuff like that, or you can be friendly and, you know, form an alliance, have a team, and go on adventures together, and you know, whatever happens. That's the thing that I do like about DayZ.
DayZ can be an unforgiving game, but it's pretty fun sometimes.
I
play it a lot.
Do you? I haven't played it lately, but I do watch a lot of DayZ streamers, especially because especially because I am working like night shift, and a lot of the streamers that I like to watch, like SpOoKy and Steramore. I'll watch a dude named Andy, and they're really good DayZ players, and that's their main game they stream, and their content's really relatable and entertaining, you know, and they actually talk to their chat and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. I need pineapples, bro, and these pineapples are taking forever to grow. So how are we gonna fix this problem? What's the solution? And I'm thinking the solution is build more farm plots. With building more farm plots, that allows me to plant more pineapples, which allows me to collect more pineapples. So I have 16. So we're gonna build more farm plots so I can collect more pineapples. Yeah. Sounds like a good solution to me. Right on, brother. I can't wait until they turn this game into multiplayer. That's gonna be freaking outstanding. Outstanding. Huh?
I said probably will.
Oh, they are. It's just a matter of time. They got a few things, because what he was saying, that they wanted to work a little bit more on the new extension on the map. They want to work on getting to like an in-game type of status, and then when they kind of have that established, that they're going to implement multiplayer, which is good, because you don't want like a janky multiplayer where you can't really play together. So yeah, man. Holy shit, have I really been playing this long?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Bro, I don't even... What have I accomplished? I guess... just... chatting with y'all. Everybody. I feel like I need to get to that point of being delirious, so I talk more.
I'm gonna go stream now, but
Go
was
for
nice
it,
talking
bud.
to you.
Yeah, man, definitely. Go have fun streaming.
Oh, Have a nice day.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later. I literally have what? It's almost 2 o'clock. Literally have 4.5 hours before I have to go back to work.
So are you getting off?
I'm gonna let these few little things finish crafting, and then I better get off, or I'm gonna be dead tonight. Because I work 12-hour night shift right now. So, yeah.
Is that as a flight traffic controller? I think they're called.
Nope. I help. I play a small part in the larger scheme of things on training military soldiers. And it's like I have my team, and it's a team of 4, and during our shift we're in charge of about 350 acres of land of training area that we have to monitor and make sure things are operating according to regulations and how they're scheduled to operate and stuff like that. So we're not like necessarily hands-on, but we just kind of oversee and make sure that people are being safe, that they're not gonna kill each other or shoot in each other's direction, you know, so forth and so on. So it's like Big Brother, almost like Big Brother. We just kind of monitor everything and make sure everyone's doing the right thing, and if anybody needs help with training or has questions or needs Big Brother to come in there and smack them around, that's kind of what we do.
So you kind of do like a oversight over operations.
Kinda.
From
but we
what I got from it.
Yeah, I mean we kind of do that, but our area is more I think our area that we focus on is more for safety wise, but we do make sure that regulations are being followed, because we have other people that are in charge of like the usage of ammunition. We have people that are in charge of the environment, making sure that the environment isn't being harmed as much, and that's being regulated. So we take care of the land and stuff like that. So there's different departments that oversee different areas. So my department that me and my team are a part of, we mainly oversee safety and make sure that no one is gonna die. Pretty much. I mean, honestly, that's just basically it. But it's cool. I love doing it, you know. It keeps me around the military. After being in the military for 9 years myself, it keeps me around the environment, and I enjoy being in the environment.
Were you a sapper? Is that why you have the username?
Yep. How'd you know?
Pretty obvious, but yeah.
Well, not normal civilians don't know, but people that are around, I guess, military and kind of know certain things, they kind of know the history behind that. And so like I was a combat engineer, and I specialized in demolitions and explosives, and
with RDX and stuff like that.
Just a whole bunch of things. Like if there was a minefield, I'd be one of the guys that would go out there and find the landmines, and if we needed to blow stuff up, I'd be one of the guys you call in to use explosives to blow up whatever it is. If we find like roadside bombs, IEDs, UXOs, any stuff like that, we'd be one of the guys you'd call in to deal with that issue. A lot of stuff like that. So we did a lot of explosives and obstacles, but a lot of the time we would do we would do like a job of EOD when EOD wasn't around. So, but yep, it was a good job. I loved it. Got to meet a lot of
pretty fun.
got to meet a lot of good people. Got to experience the feeling of being blown up several times, and that's usually usually for like an adrenaline junkie like myself, that's pretty exhilarating as long as you don't die. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it, loved it, wouldn't trade it for the world. But
Cool.
yes, sir. I am gonna get off though. I've been on for what, 3.5 hours now.
3.5.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. And like 30 minutes of it was designing the thumbnail for the video. So, but I hope you have a good rest of your evening, sir. Don't be a stranger.
Thanks to you.
And you make sure that you comment, like, subscribe.
Probably already have done that.
Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's out there. I appreciate all y'all coming in there and saying hello on the chat. If you haven't liked the video, if you haven't liked the streams, make sure you go and do that. It's free to subscribe. It's not like Twitch where it costs you money, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody out there. I appreciate all the views, and we will see you in the next episode.